My name's Laura Spaulding, and I'm the CEO and franchisor of Spaulding Decon. We've been franchising for a little over 3 years now. We have over 20 locations. I get a lot of the same questions over and over, and part of my franchise staff used to be franchisees for another brand as well. I decided to make this video to better break down the process for you, because if you haven't gone through this before, it can appear complicated. Hey guys, today I'm going to do a video on 3 tips to vet a franchise system. Number 1, read the franchise disclosure document. This is an extremely lengthy document with a lot of legal jargon in it, but it's super important that you read it cover to cover. The reason being is it's all the ins and outs of the business. It will tell you what the franchisors expect of you and what you can expect from the franchisors. It's super important that you pay attention and you highlight things that you maybe need more information on to make a decision. Number 2, inside that franchise disclosure document, there's an important section called the Item 19. This is the financial disclosures of the franchisees that are in the system. There's a variety of ways to put the financials in there. Some people do gross sales, some other people put net profits in a certain category. Either way, it will give you the financial picture of how well the franchisees are doing. Now, with that being said, any franchise system that's been franchising for over 4 or 5 years should have an Item 19 inside the FDD. If they do not, it's very suspicious, because it might mean that the financial performance is very poor and they don't want to disclose it. The 3rd tip to vet a franchise is make sure you go through the validation process. Validation is a process where you call each of the current or former franchisees and find out what they like and what they don't like about the franchise system. You can ask them a variety of questions. Some are more forthright than others. Some will give you financial data, others will not. There's going to be a link below where I have another video on questions to ask during validation. Check that out after the video. Validation is super important, and I highly recommend that you call at least several of franchisees in the system. Now, pay close attention to the ones that have things in common with you. If you're coming from an education background, you might want to talk to a franchisee that has a similar background than you. If you call a franchisee that came from Wall Street, they're probably not going to have a lot of synergy than you. They might have not financed their franchise while you are. So when you ask the question, when did you break even? The answer is going to be different, because maybe they paid cash. They didn't finance it. They don't have interest to pay back. So there's a lot of different variables, but make sure you get a wide variety of opinions. Now, not every single franchisee and every single system is all happy with flowers and babies. Some franchisees, you might catch them on a bad day, they're disgruntled for whatnot. Take all that with a grain of salt, write it down, and if you get like 2 out of 10 that are just not happy for whatever reason, I wouldn't worry too much about that. Now, if you're getting 5 or 6 out of 10, that may be something that you need to look further into. Those are my tips. I hope it works out for you. Thanks.